have a standard rifle stock and a Harris bipod and need to squeeze out more performance, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 mods that I did to my rifle. Hey folks, Rack Ops Tactical here, coming to you from the Rack Ops Tactical Workshop. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 products which you will need to take your Harris bipod to the next level. These products are going to take my existing Savage 308 rifle and Harris bipod and make it easier to use in the field. The Savage 308 Model 10s come with what are called AccuStocks. The AccuStock is an aluminum bedded which makes the barrel free-floated. This means that out of the box, you can get a stock which isn't touching your barrel and thus impacting barrel harmonics and accuracy. This is going to be the best bang for your buck when getting started in long-range shooting. The AccuStock is also pre-drilled and tapped for 2 sling swivel studs. Having 2 sling swivel studs is important for this project, but if you don't have 2 on your rifle, you can still do this project, but there's going to be another step. Of course, the chassis system is going to work better than a traditional stock in most cases. However, it's all about working with what you have. Let's get into the details. First, let's talk about Harris bipods. There are several things that make the Harris a great bipod. It's quality, it's solid, and it's American made. Also, the military has used these for many years. One of the downsides of the Harris bipod is the swivel style. The adjustment system is hard to change the tension on, and it's also hard to change quickly and on the fly. Also, the recoil and adjustment screw will come loose over time, causing potential accuracy and safety issues. The Harris bipods come in 4 basic configurations, which I wish someone had explained to me prior to purchasing mine years ago. It comes with swivel or fixed design, notched or smooth legs, and there are various combinations of all of those as well as different lengths of the legs. To do this project, you're going to need the swivel style. Any leg combination, notched or unnotched, long or short. My preference is going to be the notched legs, as I feel they're easier to make changes quickly in the field compared to the smooth legs like this one. Harris bipods come standard with the ability to mount to a sling swivel with this right here. However, for this project, we're going to need to use a rail mount. Now, you can buy rail mount adapters if you're looking to mount one of these, say, on a modern sporting rifle or on some sort of free float rail system instead of a traditional rifle stock. So we're going to do something different. Cost, most of the Harris bipods come in right around $100, give or take $10 to $20. Next, we're going to talk about the Accu-Shot BT15. The Accu-Shot is what we're going to use to place a rail on the Savage 308, which at this time is a standard traditional rifle stock. Accu-Shot is an American company which owns Atlas Bipod. The BT15 is an adapter which will allow the user to remove the 2 sling swivel studs and screw on the rail. The Accu-Shot also sells what's called T-nuts, which will allow the user to drill into the stock and screw on the BT15 if 2 sling swivel studs are not available on your rifle stock. Accu-Shot also sells 2 other rails to fit different stock configurations. The BT15 is the middle size, so whether you need to install a bipod or some other tactical thing on your rifle, if you need a rail and you don't have one of these is going to work for you. The BT15 comes in at about $20. Next, we're going to talk about the Badger Ordnance LPHM. Made by Badger Ordnance, a well-respected tactical equipment company, the LPHM, which stands for Low Profile Harris Mount, will convert any Harris S-Series or Swivel Series bipod, one that has this leaf spring configuration, which you'll see more of on the close-up. It allows the user to remove weight, swivel much easier, and allows for barricade brace shooting without being afraid of breaking the system. It also allows for better control over these leaf spring systems that come stock on the Harris. The LPHM was invented by a Marine sniper, so hoorah to that. The LPHM comes in 3 mounting options, including Picatinny, M-Lock, and racks. The one we're going to use is going to be the Picatinny style. The LPHM comes in at about $65. So next we're going to talk about the Pod Loc by KMW. The Pod Loc is a cleverly designed modification to the Harris by allowing the bipod swivel to be adjusted quickly with one hand while in a shooting position. The Pod Loc is now standard issue on all USMC sniper rifles because it's solid and it just works. The way it works is essentially it's a ratchet and socket setup which can lock and unlock the locking nut on the Harris swivel system. Take my advice and make sure you're not buying a knockoff brand from China. Make sure you're buying one from KMW. The Pod Loc comes in at about $23. Where can you get these? You can pick these up at a place called Triad Tactical, and you can get all 3 of them in the same place, or you can pick them up individually at places like Amazon or Midway USA. Now let's check out the close-up.
Okay, so next we're going to look at the Harris bipod. So if you have a style like this one here on the left, this is the fixed model. You will not be able to do this project if you have this fixed model. It will not accommodate that because there's no design here with the shaft that will allow the LPHM to sit on. So if you have one like this, you're going to need a different style. There's no change in this from fixed to swivel. So putting that aside. So if we take the swivel style and we look at it, the way it actually works is this is partially disassembled, but there's a pin that would go through here that would allow this to move back and forth, and then as you tighten the nut, it tightens the tension on these leaf springs and allows you more or less tension as you're trying to swivel. So pretty rudimentary design, works okay, but it's just not perfect and not the greatest. So it's tough to adjust. It's easy to break these leaf springs. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take off that nut, slide out this pin down here, slide this off. Okay, now you want to leave this washer here intact, and then you want to take the Badger Ordnance LPHM, okay, and you're going to see that it's got a side with this little nub sticking out and then a flush side. So you're going to want to take the side with this nub and slide it towards the washer. Now it might be a little bit tight to slide on there, that's okay. That's just the tight tolerances that these are made to, which is great. So see, that little nub is what's going to stop it from going too far as you're sliding over. Okay. Then you're going to want to take the rod with the pin in it, slide it through like so. Then you're going to want to flip it over so that the threads are sticking up. Then you're going to want to take your pod lock, and all you do is just screw it right on there. It has what I believe is some sort of thread locker on there. It's getting on my hand here. That's okay. So we can already see with that tightened to where it is, this is not rotating back and forth. So to unlock it, you just loosen. Now to move. Get it down here, it might be a little better angle. Tighten, rock solid, loosen, moves. Okay, so let's say you get it tightened to a spot like this. but it's in the way. You can slide this, you can pull it out, slide it anywhere you want, and slap it back in, and that doesn't impact the movement. So you can just pop it out and change its position to tighten or loosen. And really you can tighten or loosen in a very small movement. So I can tighten right there, see it's rock solid, and then with 2 fingers I can move it wherever I need to. Okay, so now I'm just gonna unscrew these, pop it onto here, and give you a finished view. One of the things that is of note is this LPHM is not a quick release. So if you need a system that's going to take you on and off, your Harris on and off of the rifle quickly, this is not for you. However, for my needs, I don't need to take it on and off quickly, so pretty easy to set it in there. Alright, so here it is mounted up. You can see it's tight right now, so it's not moving. I just loosen here, and I've got this big range of movement here. And then to tighten, I just make a quick move like that, and it's rock solid. So loosen, move, tighten, knot. It's really that easy.
Alright, it's a demo behind the gun. Solid, not rotating. Just grab 2 fingers, loosen. I can adjust, tighten, I can adjust.